Okay, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Good, nobody's not ready?
Go for it.
All right, to start off, I am Officer Derek Lewis with St. George Police Department.
I'm Sergeant Dave Krause with the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
I'm Ed Canner, the Public Information Officer for the Washington City Police Department.
So the incident we've responded out on, we were dispatched on a robbery in progress, an armed robbery at about 700 South River Road at the Zions Bank in St. George City. Officers responded to that area. While they were en route, they were informed that 2 individuals were kidnapped from the bank after the robbery, and the vehicle was eastbound on Four Master Drive. Officers located the vehicle about Four Master and Riverside Drive and initiated a pursuit at that time. During the pursuit, the fleeing suspect, fired several shots at our officers that were pursuing, striking several officers' vehicles. They pursued them over here into Washington, where the pursuit stopped and the suspect fled on foot into the Washington Fields area. Currently, the suspect is still outstanding. We are looking for him actively right now. A photo of the individual has been posted to our Facebook page, so if you want to attach that to this press release so that people can get a photo of this individual. Also, we want to advise that people in this area to stay in your homes, lock your doors. If you don't have to go out of your house, don't. If you see anything suspicious, report it to the police department immediately. We want as much help as we can to locate this dangerous individual. Also, we want to let you know that the schools in the area were put on lockdown. Are they still on lockdown right now, or have they been lifted?
I'm unsure. At this point, what we're asking people to do is go ahead and make contact with the school resource officers. They are working towards reunification procedures with the students and their families, so coordinate those efforts through them so we can minimize contact between the 2 situations.
And
So
we heard it wasn't locked down, lock out, right? Is that
and you know what?
okay?
It would be something similar. I mean,
Yeah.
preventing unauthorized people from entering the facilities. So
I heard that the suspect was captured on Stahaley Drive. There are helicopters in that area.
I have not heard that yet.
What would the gender age of the kidnapped victims
And
approximately?
I don't have that information yet.
Are they still with the suspect?
Negative. They are not. When the pursuit ended, the suspect fled on foot, and the kidnapped individual stayed with the vehicle. So we have them in our custody.
Can you tell us what the suspect had unarmed on him? What kind
He had several firearms. That's all we're going to release at this time.
The victims, kidnapped victims, are good condition.
We don't have any reported injuries.
Okay.
Do their families know?
I don't know that yet.
What's being done right now? I mean, can you describe what the scene is looking like right now?
Right now, we have a containment area basically set up from Washington Fields Road to River Road, and then around the river area, with officers surrounding that area, as well as helicopters searching for the suspect.
You said vehicles were struck by bullets.
Yes.
Was a cop?
We don't have any reports of anybody being hit with a bullet, just vehicles.
The vehicle, this is multiple strikes, and can you provide more detail?
I don't know until we actually look into that. So all I know is that at least a vehicle was struck with bullets.
How about some advice for parents right now with their kids, school, lockout, lockdown, whichever, but what's some advice for them right now at this point, seeing as how it's, a little after 3 o'clock?
If the kids are due to get out of school, contact the school, contact the SRO, find out what the procedure is going to be to get their kids from the school.
Officer Lewis, did the suspect get away with any money in addition to the hostages?
I don't know that right now. We have detectives at the bank that are trying to figure out what occurred, but I haven't heard that information.
I guess the suspect brandished a weapon in the bank to be able to take hostages out.
That's what I've heard, but it hasn't been confirmed yet, at least to me.
Can you describe what the suspect was wearing at the time? Describe him a little bit.
It was dark clothing, dark shorts. He did have on a yellow wig and a yellow beard that we believe was fake, and he was carrying a red duffel bag.
You said that I just want to be absolutely clear. You said a vehicle was struck, but you don't have the details. It was a police vehicle, though, is your understanding, right?
Yes. As far as I know, it was police vehicles that were hit. We haven't had any reports of anything else that was struck.
A question for Ed, maybe. This area where the helicopters are flying over and searching right now, can you describe what's in that area? Is that residential, business?
Well, it is the area where the Virgin River flows through Washington City, surrounded by obviously some foliage trees. are residential subdivisions on both sides of the road, as well as businesses on the southwest side where we border St. George City.
Can I ask how do I guess the sheriff's department and the metropolitan police departments, how do you guys train to deal with these sorts of situations like hostage, bank robber? I mean, what do you guys do to train for these, and how do you usually handle them? I mean, I think you could give us some background there.
Well, we have a lot of training in the police field. I mean, we're always training on current laws, current tactical situations.
Do you guys train specifically though, like tactically for like these sorts of situations?
There's no set situation. Regardless of what we respond to, it's always going to be different. It's never going to be the exact same. There may be weapons involved, there may not. There may be hostages, there may not. There may be a vehicle pursuit, there may not. So we practice and train in general type of situations, and then adapt different trainings to fit the general type of call.
How large is the search area?
It's probably about a mile by 3/4 of a mile, would you say?
Will you guys expand the search if you don't find him within a time frame?
That's something we'll evaluate when that time comes.
Should everybody in St. George lock their doors?
I don't believe so. I mean, it's a large area. He is on foot. As long as he doesn't carjack somebody in the area or something else like that, I think that we're fairly confident that we have him in this area.
In the vehicle he ditched, is he, do you think, the registered owner, or is it a stolen vehicle?
We don't know right now.
All right.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, guys.